Hello from Freedomtax Accounting. We are an accounting firm here in Florida where we have been providing quality tax accounting services now for over 20 years. We wanted to do this quick video to let you know that last night the SBA released a new document that has new information on PPP loan forgiveness. Basically, this document answers a lot of questions we all had that were still unanswered regarding PPP forgiveness. Now, we are recording this video on August 5th. We always say the date of the recording of these videos because the PPP program has been changing constantly. So whatever we discuss today, there may be some details that change as soon as this afternoon. That's how quick things are changing. So that's the importance that you subscribe to our channel. We are doing our best to provide the most current, latest, and correct information regarding the PPP loan to help you small business owners make correct decisions. Okay, so let's get some legal stuff out of the way. Basically, this video is intended for educational purposes and should not be taken as legal or tax advice. You should consult with your financial professional about your unique financial situation before acting on anything discussed in this video. Freedomtax Accounting or its members cannot be held liable for any use or misuse of this content. So now that I made our legal department happy, let's go into the topic. Basically, yesterday, August 4th, late last night, the SBA released a new document where they give new information regarding PPP loan forgiveness. The document was released last night via the US Treasury website. Okay, if you want to find it, basically you go to the Treasury website. This is their homepage. You click on this red banner, it takes you to this page. This is the information regarding the PPP program. If you scroll down in the section that's called Program Rules, here you will find the latest information. As you can see, it was uploaded yesterday, August 4th, called Frequently Asked Questions on Loan Forgiveness. This is the document that they released yesterday. It's a long document. It has 10 pages with a lot of information, but a lot of information that we really needed answers to all of these questions because we were having a hard time being able to answer questions to all our clients because we still had not had clarifications in a lot of PPP loan forgiveness details. Now, this is the document, but we will be providing a link to that document in the description of this video so it's accessible for you so you can read it, you can download it. We will not be discussing some highlights. This document was divided in 4 sections. The first section talked about general loan forgiveness. This section had 3 questions answered, but basically the most important one was that the SBA confirmed that if you are a self-employed independent contractor and you did not have payroll in 2019, meaning that you did not have people as employees and you did not include employees in your PPP loan application, you're going to use the 3508 easy form to apply for forgiveness. Remember that there are 2 different PPP loan forgiveness forms. There's one called Form 3508 and the second one is called Form 3508EZ. The SBA in this document basically confirmed self-employed independent contractors with no payroll reported on their PPP application, they have to file with the 3508EZ form, okay? Now, the second section of the document talks about loan forgiveness relating payroll cost. Remember that this loan is intended primarily to be used for payroll costs. Now, payroll costs does not only include wages, it includes healthcare benefits, retirements, and other part of payroll costs that you as an employer may include those payroll costs in your PPP forgiveness application. There are 8 questions in this section, and basically, question number 8 addresses how to determine the amount that the owner can pay themselves in order to maximize their PPP forgiveness. It gives very detailed examples if you are an owner of a C corporation, an owner of an S corporation, an owner of a partnership, or a single member LLC. So these are very good answers to a lot of questions we had concerning owner compensation and how much the owners can pay themselves to apply for full forgiveness of the PPP funds. Okay. Also, it also addresses some partial pay periods in regards of, remember that you can include healthcare benefits in the payroll cost, and if they can be applied in the 8-week or the 24-week period. So a lot of questions answered in this document. Okay, section 3 of the document talks about loan forgiveness for non-payroll cost. In this section, they have 7 questions. The most important one, we think, it was number 6, where they provide clarification on payments of transportation utility fees assessed by state and local governments are eligible for loan forgiveness. This is for all of you who work in the transportation industry. Besides payroll and owner compensation that can apply for forgiveness, you can also, in the PPP rules, you can include utilities as eligible expenses for forgiveness. In the past, it says that inside utilities you could include gas. So that was very good news for transportation industry. But now they are confirming that utility fees, transportation utility fees that the state or your local government has you pay as a transportation worker, you can include those local transportation fees as part of your PPP loan forgiveness, and they are eligible for forgiveness as well. So that's very good news for people who work in the transportation industry. Okay. Also, they answered the question that if non-payroll costs are also eligible to be forgiven during a covered period or the alternative covered period? And the answer is no. Remember that for payroll costs, the government gave business owners the option of choosing the covered period for 8 weeks or 24 weeks, but some business owners had issues because the start of their covered period did not jive with their payroll payment period. So the SBA gave these business owners the option of an alternative covered period, basically where you can shift your covered period to jive with your payroll payment period. That made it very easy for business owners to calculate the 8-week or the 24-week payment period for payroll. Now, you can choose the alternative covered period for payroll cost, but you don't have an alternative covered period for non-payroll cost. So the non-payroll costs that you want to include for forgiveness, they still have to be calculated inside the covered period. Okay, section 4 of the document talks about loan forgiveness reductions. There are 5 questions in this section. Remember that the thing that can hurt PPP forgiveness the most is either reduction in employee wages or reduction in FTEs. That means full-time employee equivalents. So if during the covered period you reduce salary and wages to employees, or if you have lowered the amount of employees you had before, that will affect PPP forgiveness. There were a lot of questions regarding how to make these calculations and how it will affect forgiveness. These documents clarify a lot of those questions, okay? Now, these are the highlights. Once again, it's a very long document with a lot of information. We will be making other videos with more detailed information about this document, but we just wanted to let you guys know that the SBA did release this document with valuable information regarding PPP forgiveness. So we are going to include a link to that document in the description of this video so you can take a look at it. Now, even though a lot of questions were asked, there are still a lot of questions that were not answered. So that's why we are still waiting. We feel that the SBA will come out with further guidance in the future. Okay. Now, in other PPP news, the SBA reported that through July 31st, they have funded 5.1 million PPP loans for a total of $521 billion to help small businesses. There is still funds available, but remember that the due date to get a PPP loan approved is this Saturday, August 8th. That's unless they extend the program, because it has happened before. But as of today, 9 a.m. in the morning on August 5th, then the deadline for PPP approval is this Saturday, August 8th. So if you haven't received PPP funds and you're interested, you have to apply quickly. Okay. Now, two things too that is very important is that there are two proposed bills in Congress that if they become law, they will directly influence and affect PPP rules. The first one is a proposed law that if it does passes through Congress, it's a proposal for a second PPP program, that even if you received a PPP fund or loan, you can apply for a second PPP loan as well. But we have to wait till that passes through Congress. The other bill that is proposed in Congress is the one everyone is taking a close look at. Is a proposal that for every PPP loan that is under $150,000, it'll be automatically forgiven. This is a bill that is getting pushed basically by the banks, because the responsibility to process PPP forgiveness applications, the government has delegated that to the banks. The banks are realizing that so many loans have been approved that now they're going to have a lot of work in processing all those forgiveness applications. The banks have realized that they're basically not going to make any money, that is not profitable for them to process all these applications, and they're asking for help from Congress to at least automatically forgive many of these PPP loans, so they're able to process all the loan forgiveness applications and just concentrate on their bigger loans. So we still have to wait if these two proposed bills pass through law, but if they do, it'll provide even further help for small businesses. Now, thank you for watching this video. Once again, we will provide a link to the new SBA document with very good information and new information on PPP loan forgiveness. We will provide the link in the description of this video. Thank you for watching this video. If you have received value out of this video, please like it. That makes YouTube show this video to more business owners that can take advantage of this information. Remember that we are praying for you. We are praying for your family, for your business. Stay safe during this period. Subscribe to our channel as well. We do our best to provide the latest information in all these SBA loans. This is our contact information. We do provide tax and accounting services to individuals and small businesses in all 50 US states. Even though we are in Florida, technology has allowed us to provide our services nationwide. Now, we want to thank everyone who comments on our videos, and they ask very good questions. Now, we are getting a lot of questions in our comment section. We want to let you know that we will do our best to answer all of them in a timely manner. But sometimes there are so many questions that we really can't answer them all in the same day. But we will do our best to answer all of them. Okay, if you do not know us, we are part of Freedom Group. We are a group of 4 companies that provide professional services. We have the tax accounting firm, we have an immigration law firm, we have a real estate business. That one only provides services in Florida, but we also have an insurance and financial planning business as well. So we can help you as a business owner in many, many ways. Once again, this is our contact information. We have lowered our consultation rate in order to provide advice to more small business owners. So if you need any help with any one of these loans, we are available to assist you. Okay, once again, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and have a blessed day. God bless you. Bye.